For those who don't know me, my name's Wendy Drabinski, and I will be leading the service tonight with Mike Mullis. Will be providing our music for us. And welcome and Shabbat Shalom to everyone watching us on YouTube. So we're going to start tonight on page 128 with Hine Ma Tov, and we're using the Mishkan Tefillah.
שברחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, 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 שברחים גם יחד. שברחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, 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 שברחים גם יחד, שברחים גם יחד, שברחים גם יחד.
Let's turn to page 124. We enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in our turn, come into the sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let those drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. Let's turn to page 121, and the Onig families, please come up to light the candles.
may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chalak ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, let's all turn to page 130. And Mike will lead us in Lachu Naranana.
L'chun deranena, yai lai 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 lai, Adonai, yai lai 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 lai, Nahariya, yai lai 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 lai, Letzor Ishenu. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Let us sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountains to sea hear our song. L'chu neranena, yai, lai, 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 lai. Adonai, yai, lai, 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 lai. Nahariya, yai, lai, 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 lai. Letzor Ishenu, yai, lai, 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 lai. For all of the wonder in all of God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. L'chu neranena, yai, lai, 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 lai. Adonai, yai, lai, 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 lai. Nahariya, yai, lai, 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 lai. Letzor Ishenu, yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai.
Let's turn to page 138 as Mike leads us in L'chadodi.
L'chadodi, we do verses 1,
Oh, I should have said that.
two, it's okay, 1, 2, 5, and 9. L'chadodi, לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, ושמו תפארת ולתהילה לה לה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נזוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לה לה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. התעוררי, כי באורך ומיירי, ירי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. Please rise. And, go ahead. I'm sorry. That's your line.
Everyone rise and face towards the entrance, please, of the sanctuary. We'll greet the Sabbath bride.
Bo'i v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uv'zohorla, toch emunei am segula. O'i chala, lecha doti, לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נחבלה.
Okay, you may be seated.
To all of you, may Adonai comfort you and comfort you among the rest of the mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. Makom inachem etchem betoch sha'ar avalei Zion v'Yusharayim. We are blessed and happy that you are here to be with us this evening. It is a pleasure to have you all, and we're very sorry for your loss.
Please turn to page 142 for Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharein, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharein, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yai voechem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh
Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu, Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Lai Lai Lai, V'Yitchem L'Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharei, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharei, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Please turn to page 144 for the Hatzi Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
V'yama divra kirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yom bechon, u'chayei dekol beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uv'zman kariv, v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach, li'alam lo me'ol maya, yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitmarum v'yitnagzeh, v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal, shemei dekudasha b'rechu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tush berchata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma, v'imru amen. Please turn to page 146 and rise for the Baruch Hu.
Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach L'olam va'ed, L'olam va'ed. Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai.
All right. You may be seated. Please turn to page 148 for Ma'ariv Aravim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher
Asher bivaro mariva ravim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bivaro mariva ravim. B'chokhmah poteach she'arim, u'v'gvula mishaneh itim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'msader et hakochavim. B'mishmerotehem barak yakirtzono, barak yakirtzono. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro mariva ravim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro mariva ravim.
Please turn to page 152 and rise for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod, Malchuto le'olam va'ed.
You may be seated. Please turn to page 154 and join me in the V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lektecha v'derech u'shakbecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot ayadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'yisharecha Lema'an tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim l'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti echem me'eretz Mitzrayim lehiot lachem l'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem.
Emet.
Please look at page 155 for an English reading. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. Let's turn to page 158 for Michamocha.
Mi chamocha b'ha'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norate hilot, osei felech, malchut lecha Hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Zelianu v'hamru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? When Moses and the children crossed the sea, they sang to you with songs of joy. Who is like you, Adonai? Mi chamocha b'ha'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norat hilot, osei, 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 osei
Please turn to page 162 for Vishamru.
All right, so this is a Vishamru that you guys all know. This is a Vishamru they don't know. So this is going to be something you've never heard, but we're going to need your help. So when I tell you, you have to repeat after me. Trust me, it works.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Here we go. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Uvayom
Vayom
Hashvi'i
Hashvi'i
Shabbat vayinafash. Shabbat,
Shabbat
Shabbat vayinafash. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Very good, very good.
Okay.
I once did actually get Dave Rosenblatt to sing that. Once. He would never admit it to me either.
Please rise for the Amida on page 164, and Mike will lead us.
Sfatai tiftam Ufi agi tehilatecha Adonai Sfatai tiftam Ufi agi Tehilatecha Adonai, eternal God, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Adonai, eternal God, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise.
Page 166.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'himotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el hagibor v'hanora El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'himahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo Ba'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Top of 168. Ata Gibor L'Olam Adonai, Mechael HaKol Tavrav L'Hoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechachel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umkayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Bahal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit Umchaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lechayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye Hakol.
So please have meditation on your own. You can read any of the prayers from page 170 to 178, or you can look inside and have your own prayer. And when you're finished, please be seated.
May the words of my mouth
Oh, here we
and
go.
meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and redeemer. Page 180. You know the page for the because it's not in here either. Oh,
Sorry.
Misha
I knew
Berha.
it- yeah.
So thank you. I was just
Wait, what
about
was
to
it?
say.
171?
371.
371. Sorry, 371, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to read the names of the people that we're praying for this week. Amelia Parsons, Daniel Hurst, David Bonham, Elise Sterling Ching, Elizabeth Kaiser, Evie Kutcha, Fred Belkin, Heather Mullis, Joyce Levy-Levine, Meryl Smock, Maureen Toland, Natalie Latofsky, Paul Cohen, Richard August, Shari Morris, Steve Marksimer, and Steve Noel. And please, if you have someone that you're praying for healing this week, please say their name out loud when my eyes meet yours. we have Mishabera, page 371.
To make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imoteinu mekor habracha ve'avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Wow, I'm impressed.
What?
How come you're not in the choir again?
Okay, let's follow with the service. All right, let's turn to page 586 for Elenu, and Mike will lead us.
I did have a quick message for folks. For transparency, we did not know we were leading services right away.
I found out Tuesday night.
Yes, so thank you for that. I did want to make it quick because I did have a thought for the drosh, which came to me this week, actually,
Great.
as I was like, oh, I guess I need to be here.
Where is the drosh in
It's
here?
in the line there that says drosh.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? You're right. We're not doing the Elenu. You're doing your drosh now.
But it's going to be short, so don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. Keep the page. So we've turned our scrolls back to the beginning, to Bereshit, and that's a hard one. It's a hard one to do a drash on because, well, it's very plain and simple. In 6 days, Adonai created the world and everything in it: the skies, the water, the birds, the animals, the plants, everything I teach the kids we sing about. And the seventh day he rested. And a couple weeks ago, when I led services, my drash was about we were in the second day of Rosh Hashanah. We talked about what do we want to be this year? Not what are we going to do, not what what New Year's resolutions were we going to make? Who was going to the Hebrew gym? None of that. It wasn't what are we going to do next year. My thoughts were about who are we going to be next year. And as I was thinking about Bereshit and what that means for us, not just as Jews, right? Now begins the journey. The story begins here. What about the story for us for 5785? What do we do? I'm sorry. I have to come down with you guys. This is my thing when I do a drash. I can't do it from up there. What are we going to be this year? Who are we going to be this year? And the 7 days of creating the world and then resting led me to a very popular phrase. Rome wasn't built in a day. So when we are talking about or thinking about what do we want to be this year, who do we want to be, what changes do we want to make in our life to better ourselves, maybe better the people around us, don't rush to do it. Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Sometimes when you rush, and sometimes when you go, I just need to do this, 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 and this will make me a better person. Will it? Have you thought it through? Is it something that you might do for a couple of weeks and then stop? Think about that gym membership, right? At the beginning of the year, you go for a couple of months, and then all of a sudden, it's August, and you're like, I'm still paying for this, but I don't go. Our lives can be like that. We can make plans. We can decide to do great things. But when you're thinking about that, and when you are making those plans, think about this. What's going to happen to me, or who am I going to be not at the beginning of Bereshit? Who am I going to be when we get to Exodus? Who am I going to be when we get to Deuteronomy, Numbers? Where am I going to be when we get to the end of the book and we are back around to the high holidays again? Were we who we said we were going to be at the beginning of the year? Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither should the things that you decide to do to change that life, to be something different or better than you were before in 5784. And that's my message. Short and sweet. Don't rush into whatever it is you're going to be doing new. Don't rush into the changes in your life you think you've got to make because it's a new year. Think about it. Make sure that when we get to the end of the scroll and we're ready to go back to Bereshit again for 5786, what you did today is still what you're doing then. The person you are today is that person then. Shabbat Shalom.
Because there will be a quiz when it comes around again.
That's right. I will be asking each one of you, what did you do, and are you still doing it? And are you still working out?
Okay, page 586, Elena.
Please
Top of
rise.
the page, top of the page. Oh, sorry, please rise. I missed one.
Aleinu leshaveach ladon hakol, latei gedula liotzer Bereshit, shehu noten shamayim v'yaser haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mimahal, u'shchinat uzo begohei meromim, u'Eloheinu אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Page 591.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. Okay. What's up? But yeah, after Mourner's Kaddish. Yeah. So I'm just going to read something, an English prayer on 596, if you want to follow along. When cherished ties are broken and the chain of love is shattered, only trust and the strength of faith can lighten the heaviness of the heart. At times, the pain of separation seems more than we can bear, but if we dwell too long on our loss, we embitter our hearts and harm ourselves and those about us. The psalmist said that in his affliction, he learned the law of God, and in truth, grief is a great teacher when it sends us back to serve and bless the living. We learn how to counsel and comfort those who, like ourselves, are bowed with sorrow. We learn when to keep silent in their presence and when a word will assure them of our love and concern. Thus, even when they're gone, the departed are with us, moving us to live as, in their higher moments, they themselves wish to live. We remember them now, they live in our hearts, they are an abiding blessing. So tonight we remember Linda Ann Samuels and the Yartsites of Bertolt Baer, Jeffrey G. Myers, Joseph Goodman, Leon Levy, Marcia Salzer, Rose H. Glasser, Sarah Ginden, Stephen Hoffman, Sue Ruddock, and Teresa Lynn Black-Gerwitz. Please turn to page 598 for the mourner's Kaddish, and please rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yama divra kirute v'yamlik malchute, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dekol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kari v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach v'alam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yit hadar, v'yit alev, v'yit halal, shemei dekudasha barichu. Le'ela minko berchata v'yishirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran b'alma v'yimru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru, amen. May their memories be for a blessing. Zikronam l'kracha. You may have a seat. And Mark, I believe you have some announcements. How did you know? I'm intuitive that way.
Very good. Good Shabbos, everybody. Yes, indeed. We have so many things going on. It seems almost busier than high holidays. Just to run through, these are in your email, but so October 29th, we have an investment seminar from the Kelly Group. Tom Cusick is going to be with us talking about how to save more of that money and less for the federal government in taxes. So you definitely want to see that. Sisterhood has Mystery on the Seas, paid up dinner, Sunday, November 3rd. Is there still time to sign up? See Pat. Rabbi will have her tea and Torah on Sunday, November 10th at 10 o'clock here at the temple. And then on Wednesday, November 13th, we will have an online delicious discussion. This one will be butternut upside down cake, presented to you from Diana Walco, yes, our daughter. Direct from Turner, Maine, and her kitchen at their house in Maine. Then we'll have a book discussion on the Heaven and Earth grocery store on Saturday, November 16th, 10 o'clock via Zoom. The Temple Fall Craft Fair is on Sunday, November 17th, 9 to 2:30. They're still looking for volunteers to help with the craft fair and also to bake, because we sell baked goods there. And what you're all waiting for, the congregational meeting, right? That's November 23rd. There will be elections that day, so you'll get to vote for whoever's going to take my place next June. And there will be a dessert reception afterwards. You don't want to miss that. And if you'd like to make a dessert for that, please do so. There's a Sign Up Genius online for that. Wow, okay, that's probably enough. And welcome the Samuels and related family. Linda Samuels, long time member. And we were actually just before the service looking at some of the plaques around here. And not only there are Samuels, but there's several other names I didn't even know were part and parcel of Samuels. So a great long tradition with the congregation. And for those of you who might not know, I'm just going to, you don't have to get up, but Ida and Harry Samuels, and then Annie and Aaron Hutner or in-laws, I guess? Grandparents. Great-grandparents. So, yeah, so two of our four scrolls directly from the Samuels and related family. So, welcome here this evening. And did I forget anything? Okay, Shabbat Shalom. See you in the Oneg, which I'm sure is going to be great because it is the Bress and the Chalman families who have provided the Oneg tonight. Yes, there we go. And looking forward to that. Oh, sorry. It's already closed.
Okay.
626.
Thank you. Please turn to page 626 for Ein Kelohenu.
All right, if we're going to do Ein Kelohenu, hang on. Mark, Pat, would you like to come sing Ein Kelohenu with me?
We're not doing anything else.
That's right. A couple of members of the Temple of Das Shalom choir. Okay, so the English that's on the page is actually part of the English that we'll sing, so you'll be able to follow along. Like our God? Who's like our God? Just like that. Who's like our God? No death. No del Eloheinu. No del Adonenu. No del Malkeinu. No del Moshienu. We give thanks. We will give thanks to our God. We will give thanks to our God. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Praised be our God. Praise, praise be our God. Praise, praise be our God. Atahu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kelohenu, Ein Adonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu. You are our God. You are our God. You are our God. You are
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom
Shabbat
to everyone on YouTube. And please join us in the social hall for Kiddush and Motzi and our own egg. Did you have something else you wanted to say? Oh, okay. No, I thought Mike was saying something. Anyway. Oh, okay. So Shabbat Shalom. Yay, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.
Nice and easy.